What's up, folks? Another day, another squat session. So today, working out little later in the evening. Busy day. Today's Sunday, so Sundays I usually train my fighters and my coaches and senior students at my academy in New York. So a lot of driving today. Didn't do too much there. Decided, you know what? Let me opt for working back out at home. I was debating whether or not to go to the gym. But just wound up doing it at home. I have the equipment. I know what I kind of wanted to do. I didn't want to go too crazy with the weight. I wanted to get some movement in, do some variations, which I show later in the video. But once I got home, it's just business as usual. One of the benefits of having a consistent wake up warm up protocol is you don't have to do any guesswork. You basically just have to put yourself on the workout floor and press go. And you adjust as you go. So for me, a lot of the early stuff that I'm doing in a workout is still touching and connected to that wake up warm up process. Decided to work up to a little bit over body weight. So that's load zone 4. Even though I'm currently at 222 body weight, and I went up to, I think I go to 235 here. So technically load zone 4, but not necessarily, super heavy when compared to my max. And those load zones are, part of my, pressure ready program. Very quickly, load zone 0 is sub body weight. 1 is body weight. 2 is body weight plus. 3 is a load of body weight, which means whatever you weigh, putting that on the load for an exercise. And finally, zone 4 is load of body weight plus. So here, I am going for 235 right now. The way I feel at this point is like I am woken up, warmed up, body feels good. I like to be in this position of, I'm doing the work, and I have to consciously tell myself, okay, don't get too nuts. And, for me, for so long, practicing that patience, or maybe a better way to even put it is that commitment to the long game, is something that, on a larger scale has always eluded me. I've always been one of those guys where I'm just going to sort of ride my passion, into whatever applications it dictates that I should. After the squats, I went to some Dumbbell Step-Ups here. And, I've always done these, like it's one of my go-to favorite, lower body exercises. I'm using the Bowflex Selecttech dumbbells, which I said before, I'll say again, are absolutely incredible. So it's basically you spin the dial, you adjust the dial on the dumbbells on either side, and it gives you a weight. That's why it's this awkward 52.5 pound each. I was debating whether or not to put 52.5s, which is my usual, like, the format that I use for, labeling my dumbbells when I use them, because it's just so awkward. So technically, I guess it's 105 pounds total, but 52.5s on the dumbbell. I still have my knee sleeves on, and those are the Max Power sleeves from Mark Bell's Slingshot Company. I do not have the wrap portion of it, being used. You could tell by wherever that little red strap is on the knee sleeves. I just secure them so they're not dangling. But if they were to be over my patella, that's when they're engaged. So right now it's basically just a knee sleeve. This exercise here, the seesaw press, I started doing probably in the 90s. One of my favorite exercises. So much has come, along in the fitness industry when it comes to what core strength is, and how that, is connected to abdominal development and whatnot. And, and the differences between the two. Too often, people, and still to this day it happens, but to a much lesser degree than, way back when, you have people that conflate strong core muscles and strong abdominal muscles with a shredded midsection. And obviously, I've always had a core that's very, very strong, but I also insulated it with a whole bunch of Haagen-Dazs and lasagna. So, but that seesaw press is a great, great exercise. for not only your upper body where the press is concerned, but also engaging that core. I finish off today with a Tib Raise. I have my homemade Tib bar there. The total that I have loaded there is 15 pounds. And I told myself I was just going to go for a burn. I do this on occasion at the tail end of a workout. Just a sort of finisher movement. And as I stare awkwardly at the camera as I'm doing it, it's one of these things that I believe in. It's vetted, makes my knees feel better. And for somebody who squats every single day, what I say about knees should matter. All right, guys, good stuff. See you tomorrow.